Thanks for joining us as we bring you this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Doris Burke and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Welcome to Quicken Loans Arena, where the Cavaliers will be working on a little home court mojo. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. We've got Drexler, and for Cleveland, and Hill. You ask the Rockets how they've been able to be successful without their stars. They say our guys know their limitations.
And that's an important thing to know, what your role is. And that's what happens when you've got a group of veterans who know what it takes to win. It's not going to be someone taking over the role of the star, but everybody chipping in and doing just a little bit more.
So it's Houston now. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. I spoke with the Cavaliers head coach for just a bit. It's one of the smartest offensive teams in the league that they're facing today, so he wants his guys to play just as smart defensively. We've got to be ready for anything, he said, because there are just so many ways they can beat you.
Thank you, Doris. I get the feeling here, Clark, there's a lot more to be done here.
Well, one of the best ways to bother a shooter is to make him uncomfortable. Make him catch the ball where he doesn't want it.
And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ballgame. It's blocked. And Clark, to follow that up, how important is it for a player to know what he does well, what he may not do so well, and then structure his strategy around that?
Absolutely essential. If you're trying to do too much, you're hurting the team.
Number 17. Can't hit the jumper after freeing himself up with the pump fake. So it's Cleveland now. Number 1. And laying it in as that one falls through.
That's a heck of a job to lay it in around the taller defender, Kevin. Lovely, agile finish.
Here's Olajuwon. Drained the easy jumper.
Now that's great court vision, Kevin. Even when he was about to shoot, he was still able to spot the open man.
Number 1. Off from three-point land. Cavaliers on D. Number 7. And he flushes it through. Sprite Slam Cam with the replay.
Kicked it to the right guy at the right time. That's a good pass.
So it's Cleveland now. 4-point game. Now Mills. Number 1. And that's good for 2.
Great awareness makes him a dangerous threat every time down the floor.
Drexler outside. That will count. And no good trying to get that one. And a lot of offense on display in this first quarter. Rockets lead by 2.
They're making the extra pass and finding guys for open look. I love the discipline they've shown in their offense so far.
And we'll get back to the action right after. Here at the start of the second quarter. So it's Cleveland now, trailing by 2. For all the hype and glitter, Clark, I think maybe most impressive about the Cavaliers' West record is that they swept the toughest division, arguably the toughest division, the Pacific 10-0.
Yeah, that's extremely impressive, Kevin. I mean, I don't care how you look at it. When you talk about blanking the Pacific Division, that's impressive. I mean, if you're going to list the divisions that you would sweep from last season, I would have probably had the Pacific Division last on that list.
Me too. And Mills. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. He can't complete the three-point play. And here are the Rockets. Clock is at 3. Number 12. Off the mark with the 3 ball. They've trailed the entire game now. A chance to jump on ahead. And let's go to Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have for us?
Yes, Kevin. Well, Byron Scott, the new coach of the Cleveland Cavaliers. Back in the day, he spent 9 seasons as the starting shooting guard for the Los Angeles Lakers, winning 3 championships. So, guys, he certainly knows what winning is all about.
And he does. Thank you, Doris. On the wing, Drexler, covered by Mills. Here's Elijah. Kept alive. Drexler left side. Shoots over Mills. Drexler, that's good. Drexler's got his second basket. And Cleveland has possession. Mills. From downtown, Elijah gets the board inside. We'll see what the coach has drawn up. Will they opt for the quick shot? And that one's in from the low post.
Speed is only part of the equation here. He's not blinding quick, but he was determined to take that one to the rim. Nice anticipation right there to snatch that one.
And that one's good. So it's Cleveland now. 4-point game. The 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Number 12. No good. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime.
Look at what Drexler has done so far. 4 points and 1 assist.
And we'll be back in just a moment.
Thanks for joining us for HP at the Half with a terrific game going on out at Quicken Loans Arena. The Houston Rockets in front against Cleveland. They've limited the second chance buckets. They've been crashing the defensive glass, playing big on the defensive end. Clyde Drexler playing with confidence. Lighten up that scoreboard. He's making it ring like a pinball machine. And for the Cavaliers, it's been all hustle. They've been making smart passes, protecting their possessions. Fundamental basketball is a beautiful thing to watch. And now we send you back to the game. We'll see you next time.
And as the quarter begins, both teams have been trading blows like prize fighters. A close ball game. So it's Cleveland now, trailing by 4. You know, Clark, looking at the Cavs from last season, second straight year for them having the best record in the entire NBA.
You think about the atmosphere here at the Q. I mean, just an unbelievable place to play. Very, very difficult for opposing team. It's a fun atmosphere, and the noise in here can be deafening.
Checking out the group for Rick Adams to start the second half.
A pretty finish right there, Kevin. Take it up and then throw that thing down.
He didn't have to make it special, just get the job done.
That's right. Keep it simple.
And Cleveland has possession. To the inside, number 14.
Boy, he can produce some rim rattlers, Kevin. This guy can fly.
Well, the whole building, Clark, knows what's going to happen when he goes up. Rockets leading by 4. Shot clock at 5. Number 6.
Oh! Right back at you. Back and forth we go.
You got to have a reply, right?
Yep.
Number 1. Hits back rim and out.
He's been AWOL this quarter. When his team is down in the need of some scoring from him, he hasn't shown up.
Here's Drexler. Oh! And flushed through with 2 hands.
He's getting the highlight reel play of the day for that one. Now that was a dunk.
He certainly put a little something extra into that slam.
Little added pizzazz.
Number 1 leaps for the ball. The jump hook blocked, but they get it back. Here's Mills. Offline, and they're ice cold. Rockets leading by 8. Here's Drexler. He's got 8. Drexler with another miss.
He really needs to hit that consistently, or they'll just keep letting him shoot.
And the third quarter is over, and a good finish looks to be in store for all of us.
Look at what Drexler has done so far. He has 8 points and 1 assist.
And we'll be back momentarily live from Cleveland. And now let's send it to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, for spark of the game. Doris.
Hi, Kevin. The spark in this game, the big push by the Rockets. They put the clamps on in the second quarter, and guys, that helped them go on this magnificent run.
Great, Doris. That big scoring run being a difference maker, Clark, in this game.
Well, it often comes in spurts, Kevin. Spurtability is what I call it, and that's what happened today.
So it's Houston now. 8-point game. And Hill. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Clyde Drexler on the wing. Drexler right side. Pulls up. High post. Drexler with another miss.
The defense couldn't close out on the mid-range J, and the shooter made him pay.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Sinks the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
2 big free throws to cut into that lead. Now they need to get back and play some solid D.
Here's Houston now. 6-point lead. Number 17. The shot no good, and Cleveland will take it the other way. 119 left and fourth. Here's Mills. Kept alive. Here's Patopico. They rule this one goaltending. Count the shot.
He doesn't have a lot of game with his back to the basket, but that time he found a way to get it done in there. That's a pretty good move for a guy you don't expect to score in the paint.
And here are the Rockets now. 4-point game. Now here's Drexler. Defense is right there. Knocked loose.
Big mistake. You just can't turn it over in that situation, Kevin.
Less than 1 minute left. Number 1. That one is good on the way in.
Oh, that's much in the clutch. They needed that one, Kev.
Decisive possession. The crowd on the edge of their seats. Barkley, he's guarded by Hill. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Barkley, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. No good on the first. And making a change here, the Cavaliers. Does make the second, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're losing by 3. 20 seconds left in the game. Clark, what are your thoughts?
You need a 3 here to tie, but there's still some time left on the clock. If you can get a quick layup for 2, I'd take that and then 5.
And now Doris Burke has an update for the headlines.
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He got right in the faces of his players and laid it out, saying this game is going to come down to heart. It's simple. Show me how much heart you have. We'll see how his team responds to that test, Kevin.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Gets them both. It's a 5-point ball game.
And that'll do it, Kevin. Those last free throws were the icing on the cake.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They trail by 5. 13 seconds left to the fourth. Clark, what do you think?
Kevin, they need to launch a quick one here. No time to get fancy. Keep it simple. Then they have to foul.
So it's Cleveland now. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. And so they will intentionally foul. Gets the first and increases their lead to 6. Perfect from the line, and it's a 7-point ball game. And the Cavaliers call time here. They're trailing by 7. 4 seconds left in the game. Clark, what's your take?
They're going to talk strategy or perhaps what's on the dinner menu tonight. Because this one is really about over. They have no chance of winning this game.
So it's Cleveland now. Behind the arc. Good. Number 12. Offline. So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. And Clark, you know, it was quite a nail-biter.
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come up with big plays down the stretch, and that's the difference.
That about does it for Clark Kellogg and Doris Burke and the rest of our great crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for watching. Now, here is our Jordan Brand Player of the Game.